They're, they're waste
today,
man.
Variety posted that the Flash director Andy Muschietti says that the film flopped because it wasn't a movie that appealed to the four quadrants. It failed at that.
Since
So
when has a film done that though?
what was the box office for the Flash? So the film had a budget of 200 to 220 million, and it grossed $271 million worldwide.
Damn. Damn.
That is
Sheesh.
peak.
It's not because of the four quadrants. It's because Ezra Miller was on a mad thing, and it came out that he was on a mad thing, and people
And
were
the
tired of
film
the
wasn't
Snyderverse.
levels. And the film was not levels. It was a fun
so
film.
bad.
It wasn't Madam Web bad.
No, it wasn't.
And it wasn't Morbius bad.
But it was bad.
It was a poor film, but it wasn't.
Yeah.
Again, I went into this film with the lowest expectations, and I liked that they kept it a little bit quirky, a little bit fun. I like that it kind of felt reading a comic book. It was nice seeing Keaton back as Batman. But the whole revisiting Superman and all that nonsense, it was a bit boring. And then that CGI was awful. That CGI, I mean, they brought Christopher Reeves back, didn't they, in the CGI?
Yeah.
That's shameful.
Do you know what they could have done? They could have said,
this
is the last movie in the Snyderverse. Let's close up and be a nice way to introduce the Gunverse.
The only cool thing was Nicolas Cage, because obviously Nicolas Cage did audition for Superman years ago. Yeah. So that was cool to see him. But
I forgot about that.
But it says here that The Flash grossed 271 million by the end of its run. It's not a small figure by any means, but considering the budget and the projected marketing costs, the DC blockbuster needed to double that figure to get out of the red. Muschietti said the reason The Flash couldn't recoup costs because... the reason why The Flash couldn't recoup the cost was because it failed to hit all four quadrants of a moviegoer demographics: men over 25, men under 25, women over 25, women under 25. The Flash failed among all other reasons because it wasn't a movie that appealed to all four quadrants. It failed at that. When you spend 200 million making a movie, Warner Bros. Wants to bring even your grandma to the theaters. Muschietti went on to say behind closed doors, he found people don't care about The Flash as much as other beloved DC icons like Batman and Superman. He noted this is especially true in the women under and over 25 demographic. I found in private conversations that a lot of people just don't care about The Flash as a character, particularly the two female quadrants. All of that is just the wind going against the film, I've learned. Mate.
I think Grant Gustin will have something to say about that, seeing as he had 9 seasons of The Flash.
And that was loved by many. And
everyone.
I know a lot of women that watched the show as well.
Honestly, it's simple. Ezra Miller was a criminal, basically, doing some mad shit.
He was doing some craziness.
Crazy things, like, do you know what I mean? He had restraining orders and stuff, and that came out before the film. People were tired of the Snyderverse. You know, do you know what?
Like, and the film wasn't good. It wasn't a good film.
I'm actually growing tired of directors and studios blaming audiences for the movies not being good.
Bro, we've just had a string of bangers. We had Heretic, we had Conclave, we had Nosferatu. What else have we had? We had The Substance.
Been quite well received in some places.
Bro, people will pay to watch stuff if it's good. That's just the bottom line of it. If your
and even the ones that are good doesn't appeal to the four quadrants. That's the reality.
Bro, like, The Substance does not appeal to those quadrants, and that's the men quadrant. But I still enjoyed it.
Exactly.
I agree with you. It's lazy.
It's annoying. Yeah, it's lazy and it's so self-centered. It's a spoiled. It sounds like a spoiled kid complaining, blaming everyone else for him not passing his test. No, just look at it and get better. That's it. No one's gonna hate you for it. If you make like, go make the next film, make it a banger.